Live, starting the stream. There we go. Some chill, some tanks. See how this goes. Start with some. T25 Pilot 1. This is my third? I think this is like my first premium tank. One of my first premium. I think I earned this doing the classic mission marathons where you do missions over the course of like a month, and they were ridiculous things that you actually had to compete. But I love this vehicle. I think it's completely underrated. It's well balanced for a premium vehicle that any player could get. Let's think. Tier 8, Tier 10 game. Not a very strong Tier 8. So, do I want to go to the mid? I think I want to go mid. I think it's more impactful if I go to the middle. I could follow the Pathan, but I think he's going to have better backup. And I think if I just use view range and poke, I'll be able to have a better impact on what I want to do with this game. Center. Get some shots into the side of that SDP-1. I think this T-30 is about to regret the decision. Yep. There. Grass. Well, that's really tempting, but I feel like if I poke, I'm just going to get obliterated by the FE. Okay, we'll have a quick poke. See what we can spot, if anything. Nothing. No? He didn't spot me. That's disappointing that that did not damage him. Let's see if we can help out against this AMDT Wolfenträger. See what we can clear out of it. Oh, that's gonna suck, but I can reload first. Death Star. I mean, I couldn't expect anything else, I guess. I just had to hope that Scorpion was not going to be there. Scorpion is proactive players. That's always interesting to see. And I got lucky earlier. I could have shot him. Killed one player. See, I just needed that miss. If he missed me, I would have been fine. Damn. Well, we won. So I'll take it. I don't feel like I necessarily deserve to win that game. But, you know, put in the effort. Perhaps some. I'll make a bigger impact. Of course, being in the tier 10. And a strong tier 10 is this. But Tier 10 only. Siegfried. 2 artillery. If I was north side, I would be going to like A8. But I don't like playing the field on this one. But I feel early if I go up to around here and I hang around. I might be able to help against any wheel vehicles. Oh, yikes. Oh, now our EBR is moving. A little low. Apparently our EBR is just getting pummeled in the field. So there's someone up in that bush behind that bunker, since I got spotted there. Alright, so we know artillery is like here. Alright, let's track this guy as he's coming around the corner. Apparently not. But we want to leave here now. He's down there. Damn it. I mean, just folding in from all sides there. I thought I was playing where I should be. Got a couple unlucky hits. Maybe I could have played shots better. I don't like going to the field in this map because I find it's just, I think it's useless. Maybe I could have come into this, like the 0 line, and tried pushing this early. Get underneath them. But I feel like this map is so unbalanced when you're on south spawn. I don't think it's very strong south side. And I think the positions are worse unless you're a heavy tank, at which point they're just even. The north spawn, I think, is more powerful on this map. Just because I think you can push further into the town, and the south has to like push against it. The north can go straight in through to the other side. But we'll run it back. We'll try this again. But I do think that's a bit of an unbalanced map. It's so situational. I think if there wasn't an EBR, maybe wasn't artillery, I probably would have gone into the field and tried to push that aggressively. But otherwise, I just don't think it's worth it. Prokhorovka here. I'm just gonna go straight to the hill. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to the hill. There's no artillery, so that's fine. I can be hauled down. I'm a little worried about if I wanted to push aggressively, that they might try to be in the train tracks. But we will ping T, so going on our way. Rest in peace, our scout tank. That's not good. Basically, it's just one of the field, I think. Yikes. Alright, they've started blind shots. Here. I do just want to push into that ridge. Now, I'm definitely worried about someone hiding in the back on like A6, B6 kind of areas, sitting on the train lines back there. Otherwise, I'm not too concerned about being shot from the middle. It wasn't me spotting the E50. So that's kind of interesting. See if I can get shots onto the Death Star.
Requesting support.
tanks. They've left the hill. What up? Playing some World of Tanks. Hey, how's it going, Me Hook? M Hook? Me Hook? I don't know how you want that said. Damn. God. Okay, now I'm stuck here. I want to get his track. This thing. That T124 in chat. I wanna like tell him is like, you know, that leopard didn't push because he was aware and watching the map as to what was in front of us. He knew pushing that ridge was not a smart idea, and that it would be too dangerous. Our best bet was definitely to try and spot these guys out from, and get the middle to do shooting and get some crossfire going on. I don't know. I try to not engage with chat in this game because, like, World of Tanks community is just not a very nice group of people. But I got a fair bit of spawning. Kind of happy with that. Hit 2 Death Stars, yeah. This guy's not focused. Does he not realize he doesn't? The Death Star does not have the gun elevation to hit him. Oh, well, now you just let him catch up behind you. Oh, ho, ho, ho. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is tragic. Oh, this is so tragic. Track him. Please track him. Oh, he's gonna reload. He's gonna reload in time. Oh. No. Oh, all of that went so horribly wrong. I'm liking this 268 in chat version 4. Oof. Didn't last very long though. Oh, I think this might be a stalemate for a while. Oh, but there's only 3 minutes left of the battle anyways. I'm kind of interested to see how this one's gonna play out. My bet is that this is just going to be a draw. This is going to end in a draw. It's no artillery. Both teams have very scary tank destroyers for pushing. What I would have given. Yeah, you can get some coaching. I can either, if you upload a replay that you want me to look at on World of Tanks like replays and send the link to me, I will do it live here on stream with you, and we can coach you through things that you want to do, talk about mechanics. If you want me to demonstrate certain types of vehicles, throw them in chat, light tanks, medium tanks, whatever. If you want to look at specific tech lines, just throw out suggestions, man. I've been playing this game for 9 years. I know quite a bit about it. I do game design, and like, I would be happy to share some knowledge with it. If you also play on well, you can still tell me what kind of stuff you want looked at, what stuff you wanted me to talk about. It depends where you want to improve, what kind of tanks you want to play. Everyone should be able to upload to WOT replays unless you're from like an area that's blocked or something, I guess. But I only take playing mediums and light tanks. But yeah, I only take replays from WOT replays just for like safety issues. But mediums and light tanks. You got a nation you like? Like a nation. Like, do you like playing French mediums and lights? Do you, for American, are you a Japanese medium kind of guy? Like, I love my Japanese mediums. French mediums. All right. So I've gone pretty much down the entire like French line, working my way through it. But your French mediums, the Bat Chat 25T DP, okay. Unless you're talking about the relic tanks. What is it? The AMX 30B? Yeah, AMX 30s and 30Ds. Yeah, no. But the bat chats? Alright. I can play some bat chats for you. They bad. I hear people really like the tier 10 right now. Apparently it's like you can bounce off the turret pretty well, but I don't think you should ever play the AMX 30 or like the AMX 30s when you can just go play the STB one. So I mean they or like the leopards, they just beat them out. Yeah. The bat chat. Okay, I like the bat chats a lot. They're tough vehicles to play, just for like how limited your ammunition is. That's for sure. But I think they're wonderful vehicles. Now, I'm going to assume you've made it to tier 9, maybe tier 10. As you said, French mediums, and these are like where they are. But can't upload anything. Yeah, it's fine. I can talk about it. I can play some games in these. I'll show you kind of how I play them. I'm sitting here right about 48. I actually don't have many games in this right now. But it plays very similar to the light tanks going all the way up the tech line. You play the Barask. Now, I do play the Barask. Where's my Barask? There it is. The Barask is just cheating. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, I'll play one in this right now, but like this is just, this vehicle's cheating. If it had its or if it had that camo rating where it was a light tank and it didn't lose it upon movement, this thing would be, I think, one of the most overpowered vehicles in the game. I love this thing. I barely have an excuse not to play it. It's so fun. It just brings out those credits, right? And I really just play this thing. Yeah, I'll have a look at it in a second. I basically play this thing like a light tank. Aggressive light tank. So here I think I'm gonna book it right to the south as far as I can, looking at this matchup. And I'm gonna see if I can get a couple early shots off, just because we have light tanks on our team. Part of me thinks about trying to go like counter their light tanks in the middle. But I would be doing that more likely if I had a platoon going through. Oh, we have another Barask on our team, though. All right. I'm playing on NA. Want this char. Back off. You're on EU. I think I can still look at your account. I know I can find it online. I just want to get out of here. I don't want to be here right now. Maybe we want to try and go fight this light tank in the middle. Yeah, I can find it on websites though, so that's no problem. Look at your stats there. Probably be a little bit more in depth too. We're just gonna go for this. Woo! Mostly as I just want to go look at this. You can see my screen if I go online. I just have to switch the where I'm capturing from. And I do that on purpose. Alright, I'm just assuming this is you. Give me a second. Okay, we should be looking over here at give me a second. If I just add a source. Yeah, so this is you. All right. Let's just have a look here. 24 hours, ISUs, EVRs, renegades. All right. There's spread. Okay. WNA. 47% win rates. I mean, that's not bad. The average is what, 48% win rate across everything. Recently, though, you're looking at about a 49% win rate, which is still that's actually pretty average across the games. see, where are you best? Russians, yep. Czechs. They don't have anything above 50% on your heavy tanks. So you play mostly your heavy tanks and your light tanks. I can see that average damage average. I want to sort by what is your highest. Right. Let's go look at your match most played. I see you in the last 24 hours. Like, you've got good statistics here. I'm guessing maybe where you're struggling is on like soft and making like soft statistics and like your decision, possibly some mechanics. But I really have to try and see like for gameplay to try and tell you how to improve. You play mostly heavy tanks, heavy and medium tanks. It looks like, or at least those are your best performing. Okay, there. Lights and mediums. I think the big thing that you want to do is try and decide, work out a couple like specific vehicles and how you want to play them. You say, you know, the French medium tanks. Well, the Barask is like great and all, but you're just kind of like grinding through it specifically. You don't have an objective where you're going to go with it. And it doesn't really play like the other French mediums. It's such a it is quite a unique vehicle. Perhaps you want to find a tech line that you're going up for like medium tanks where you can feel a bit more comfortable what you're playing. Perhaps 430U. Okay, 430U. Yeah, I love the 430 line. This is a great line for going up in teaching. I mean it's a phenomenal line. You have it. Okay, you have it. I mean it plays just like the 430 and the 430U. Great side armor. It's just what I think the only downside of this is that it has terrible gun depression. You have it in marked. What's your win rate in it? Like, where are you sitting? %52%. I mean, you really just have to think about what you're doing in that vehicle and how you want to get through. I can't really coach you without being able to see it. Like in my Object 430, I'm at 71% win rate. It's one of these vehicles that I just find super easy. I do have Discord. Yes. I've been waiting to set up a second Discord for stream, so I'm not like mixing up my personal one. Yeah, you could live stream there. Yeah, if you want, yeah, we can set that up. You can live stream your game. I don't mind doing that. We can capture it if you don't mind it coming up on stream here. I can do that. if you want, you can send it to me privately here on Twitch, so it's not just getting broadcasted around if you want. Yeah, I see you there. Let me get ready to switch scenes. And then if you're logging in, we can do that there. If you just call, or I'll just call you in a second, and then you can, like share your screen with me. Does that work for you? Or I can set up a like a makeshift server quickly, if you want to just stream into a server. Alright. Now you don't have to show up on voice if you're not comfortable with it. That's fine. I can just talk about things. Or you can engage back. Alright. So, if you want to share your screen, we can have a look at some gameplay and play for us live, and we'll go through it.
Sure.
So, if you had like a goal for how far you want to get with your World of Tanks win rate, what are you aiming for?
50%.
50%? All right.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what are your first thoughts here on like Paris with your Barras? Where are you wanting to go?
C4, something like that.
Yeah, so C4. Okay, so if we go into the field, we're gonna be going up against the Bat Chat and the LT432. You might expect the LT432 to kind of be aggressive towards you, but I think that's still a good idea, is just to go out there and see where you can move from then. As we're rolling out here, I always like to look at kind of just like on my team, what tank destroyers we're gonna have showing up here. Um, really going passive with the like your shots that you're gonna be firing here. Now, based on where you are, you can pull up a little bit further into the bushes. Um, just don't fire right away. The camo on this thing is fantastic. I would be I would have been actually very hesitant to even fire there in the first place. Just trying to get that spotting and scouting, I think, would have been more important. Now, if I'm correct, I think that crane in front of you might actually be blocking the bushes going across the view. Right? So you can't see half of that mound. You really want to be over a little bit more to the left so you get a better view. And you're able to see where that normal tank destroyers are hiding on the right and there. Now, I wouldn't fire. I feel like if you fire here, you are going to get shot a lot. But ping that you want this guy fired at, request that fire. Because you got a heck of a lineup behind you. Now, we're noticing also now that the LTTB on our team is pushing hard. He's going down that, the A line there, pushing in. I think this is a wrong move for him. I don't think he's gone where he needs to be. He needs to be lower down and actually further up, I think. Because he's just going to get picked apart by this Barask and stuff in the middle. Yeah, and patience here is fantastic. Like it it's strange for a combat game, but patience and just ability to sit and wait in this game is so good, especially in a vehicle like this, like the Barask, where you are basically a light tank. All right, I don't mind the shot there, but I think you want to be aiming a bit more before you fire because of that horrible dispersion the Barask has. Now, while you're going through this, um, try and you don't have to necessarily speak aloud, but think to yourself, why am I about to take this action of where I'm going? Um, you're coming down here to hold the south, I can see. Um, but I think you're holding actually, if you want to hold the south, you're a little bit too far back. I think you want to be actually pushing up a little bit more towards this Ferdinand and stuff, getting ready to be behind him, probably a bit more towards the right. He won't spot you. If you cut straight across to this right, I think you'll be fine. Now, you're never going to penetrate from here, just with the accuracy of it. I would be very hesitant about this next decision if you're going to push up here. Since you will not be able to penetrate these guys from the front, your pen is too low and the accuracy is too awful. You really need to be getting onto the flanks. No, you're never gonna get a shot there against this T-34. If you want to be aggressive right now and make a push, that field is wide open. I would actually swing back to the field, pushing around where the LTTB is along that A line and going after that bat chat, pinging the LTTB, the STA-1, and the LT-432 on your way, asking them for assistance, trying to get them to follow you. Because if you guys can push that out, the only tank up there is that WZ and maybe the ISU with that bat chat. He is just the three of them. They're very alone. Now try and communicate to your team that this is what your plan is. You know, put your mouse over them and do the Z. Like hold down Z to ping them that you want assistance. Follow me. Stuff like that. Try and do it with the STA-1 as well behind you. So the bat chat's just gone, so we can just go. So keep going far to that 09 line. That's unlucky. But you've got him spotted, so that's still pretty good. Now hold in slow a little bit before you come around this corner. Wait till you're unspotted. Give him like 2 seconds. Go now. Nice. And now it's just cleanup. I see we've also got you a mission done. Whatever that was for. I would say go to high ground here, yeah. Alright, one of them is fire, so you can poke out and shoot quickly. Oh. I thought he fired both of his shots already. My bad. That was kind of my bad. But, I mean, what do you think you've kind of done there? Maybe a little bit differently than what you would normally do. You can just wait a second. It'll exit on its own. Like, let it finish. And just kind of think about where you've gone, what you've done that's maybe a little bit differently. As the stream frozen.
No, I just ain't getting out.
Oh, no, there we go. Ah, all right. That's okay. All right. Well, thinking about kind of what you've done there, it's such a sample size. Or like it's a small sample size, but if you continue to kind of like push and grow that a little bit more, um, really just trying to figure out where you want to go with it. We can do, I don't know, a couple. We'll do a couple more games if you want. You can continue doing it in the Barask. If you want to do it in other vehicles as well, that's totally fine. So why don't you try to tell me where do you think the best place to go is again for this map, your 121B?
East.
Going off to the east? Yep. I would totally agree with that. Now, if I'm correct, the 121B does not have very good gun depression. And there's only the T92 artillery. Do you think you're going to want to play a little bit passively here once you get up, or do you want to try and go aggressive?
Yes.
Aggressive? Okay. So if you're wanting to go aggressive with this, I would recommend trying to already starting that pinging on teammates, going follow me, and getting ready for them to try and help push with you. I don't think you're actually going to face much opposition in front of you besides maybe the M60, the Patton, and the two Leopards. I think that is going to be your competition in front of you. So as you pull up to these bushes, have like a 2-second peek, kind of going through the bushes as to what you're about to see. Low, and if there's nothing, go. Go forwards and try and ping help with your camera. Just in general, keep looking in front of you. Keep going, keep going. Go left a bit more. I think you want to try and push towards the left a bit more along that ridge. Why the heck is the chieftain back there? That's very scary for us that there's a chieftain in the back. And you're not really going to have the opportunity to penetrate him from here. Pull down a bit, yeah. Now we're kind of stuck out of no man's land a bit. You could type to this leopard and say that you want to go down into the lake and get around behind this FV. Careful from that chieftain on your right still. You'll be exposing the side of your turret. Yeah. You know what? That's fine. That's a tough one. I do think we should have gone a little bit more aggressive. Which is it's so strange because you want to go either very patient in this game or very aggressive. I don't think that's your fault at all. I think that is actually the correct play was what you were doing there. Maybe we could have pulled it off a little bit better, but I do think that was the correct play, is trying to push that hill and take that early. I don't think any of your mechanics are actually very poor. You seem to actually know very well where you want to go, what you want to do, with what the correct plays are. It's gonna be like the little things to kind of push you above that to that 50% win rate area. It's just kind of knowing, okay, where do I keep my turret going, or where should I keep my turret facing all the way? Who's going to be the most dangerous, right, when I'm looking, and trying to know like all the little angles. It's such a difficult thing to go. But yeah, if you want to do another one in the 430 year, oh. We've got 210, 2 9s. You're in a very, very strong, very powerful tank. This is a vehicle that you can dictate the pace of the game. I'm definitely thinking, that left side where the cap circle would be in encounter mode is where you want to be going, in that direction. I also always like to take the low ground on this map. I never like to go that high ground straight to it. So stay low, because this way, if you see somebody's getting there really quickly before you, you can stop and pull back rather quickly and keeping only your turret exposed. But I would be pushing aggressively here a little bit. I think that circle's yours. I think you get right in there. Nobody else is going to contest you on your way in. You might take a shot, but this is such a fast vehicle that you're good. Now I see you've loaded heat here. I don't actually think you need heat for any of the vehicles that you're going to be fighting on this side. For this side of the map. I think you can save yourself some credits and just fire regular AP rounds. Don't worry about him too much. He's just going to be an idiot. Yep. Good angling. Solid angling there. Now, poke at his track. Yep. Alright, he's just fired. You can probably sneak one more in. He's pulling a little too far back now. If you poke, I would aim at the ridge behind him. Alright. He's fired. Go shoot the Conqueror now. Keeping him tracked, that's fine. You fired again. This guy's just wasting shots now. No, I would actually be thinking about you side scraping while you're peeking out here. The 430U has amazing side armor. and I think you can actually side scrape as you're pulling out there. And we know the Kampanza 50T is in the back on the ridge, so you can actually just blind fire at the ridge with your AP rounds if you wanted to. Good shot. All right, so I think you can. The T30 will still be reloading, so see if you can either finish one of them off and then pull back immediately. He's loaded by now, so you don't want to go for it. I think you could swarm this Conqueror. If you push forwards, you'll get under the guns behind them. Just go. Just go. Don't stop. That was a good shot there. I think you can keep being aggressive if you wanted to. Angle your tank towards him. Save yourself some health. Oh. Yeah, you can just take hits here. You can just push these guys. Like, you seem like actually a fairly decent player, like a really good player here. I'm assuming you've you know, like all of us, you tanked your stats when you first started playing. Um, and kind of getting there. Uh, and then like now you've kind of been like balancing out on your way up. I would do your airspeed and suspension. I'm just saying. I don't think concealment is something 430 needs to worry about too much. Not really in the playstyle. But I mean, you've got some pretty good skills anyways, kind of like going through this. I don't think you have honestly too much to worry about it there. I do notice, just for like safe noticing, you have holiday ops vehicle slots that you haven't used, and that's a bunch of free credits and free experience, man. Uh, Optimize that. Pick some vehicles that you want to be working on. Tons of good options. So, I could do one more if you want, and then I'm gonna get back to like my own gameplay. But like I think you're pretty solid at this. You know what you're doing. Um, it's just really like focusing in where you want to be going in the decisions that you need to make, and doing simple things like when I'm playing on my own. You'll see me literally counting shots as people are taking them. Going if they've got an auto reloader, I'm trying to see how many shots are coming in. I think it might just be the stream. I'm not getting much audio like from it. I think that's just because Discord. But if I can hear the types of shells that are being fired and the types of guns, I can kind of guess who has just fired what. But it comes from so much experience of just playing for so long. I think here you've actually got a very nice matchup. Only 3 heavy tanks. I would be going left here, but because the gun depression on this thing is so awful. Yeah, good dodge. And I actually like that you didn't fire there, because you were the last one in the pack. I would actually push and dip down into this ridge here in front of you. Get beneath them. Now watch out for your right, because this chieftain has very good gun depression. Yeah, so he's gonna come around and push. I think you're a little aggressive there on your positioning. I think you want to be focusing onto the ridge on your right where the Centurion action tenant stuff. I think you want to be pushing those guys a bit more versus pushing where these heavy tanks are. If you see where the what is that, the Prosciutto is, I think you want to be like right next to him. That way you can swing your gun down a little bit, and using the ridges, you can actually fire into this chief or this Centurion. Man, this artillery has a hard on for you. Okay, considering you're just getting spanked by artillery, you might want to be a bit more passive now. Swing a little bit harder to the right. Yeah. You might actually be able to get shots through the middle here towards this leopard that's across the map. You might have to pull a little bit more forwards, but you can go actually quite a bit up this. I would actually recommend, yeah, heading back to base here for sure. You're fine. Go wide. Alright, we know where this EBR is now, so that's fine. Wheels, man. So he's definitely going to go into this middle area and try and come up behind you. I think the wheeled vehicle is. I think you want to. I think you want to back up. You can, but this the 1-2-1's here. I think you're good. I mean, I think your positioning there is like it's fine. You're where you should be. Thinking about what or like how you're gonna act when you're there. You're aware of what's coming around you. So like that's not the issue at all. I mean, if we look at the team score here, I don't think you deserve to be this low. Um, I think you got really focused down by artillery early on in that match. You got 2 big hits, and that was like half your health gone. Uh, and you were kind of just left there to scrap up. And I think your plays were actually right because your team went and like pushed with you, uh, and that was definitely the correct thing for them to do. Was to for them to all be as aggressive as that. It's really then trying to think ahead to where you're going to be looking at that team list, like going, okay, if I'm pushing in Sand River here, I want to be artillery safe, right? There's a chieftain on the other team, so I want to be really low under his ridge so that he has to expose everything to get me. Um, and just kind of thinking nitpicky, like because artillery arcs are so specific, kind of where you can sit for that. I think you're going to be like you're going to get to that 50% win rate quickly. It's going to be kind of like I gotta. It's just like active thinking. Um, and probably a big tip I can give you is, well, tune up, man. Like you got a bunch of friends on your list there, and try and get some platoons going. Because the second you have platoons, your win rate is going to actually inflate so much because you get that active communication with other players. That's not just around pinging. Um, I've got a buddy. He never played World of Tanks before. Then he joined me in platooning, and he's got like a 58% win rate now. But he only ever plays when we platoon together. He doesn't play separately. Uh, it will inflate it for sure, but I think you're picking the right tanks. You're not picking anything that's like weak and out of the or like weak and just underpowered. So you're picking the right tanks. I think you're playing them correctly. It's just you got to be a bit more picky on like the specifics of keeping your turret facing towards the most dangerous enemy is going to be, and thinking about the ridges and various sight lines there. Going, can you maybe, if we think back to the Prokhorovka match where we got picked off by the chieftain while we were on that zero line, yeah, by the chieftain and the guys for the middle, the safest bet there would have actually been to continue being aggressive and get under the ridge of the chieftain and take out that FV215B. And just keeping those turrets facing specific ways, keeping your armor facing specific ways. Because that other game, not this one, but like the last one before, you played phenomenal. You were going and dodging in between shots. You took one shot at the EBR and then immediately turned around to where the next threat was going to be. So if you just kind of keep thinking that through and literally talk aloud to yourself, like while you're playing these games, and going, okay, who's most aggressive? Who's going to be my next danger? Where should my next target be? You'll actually see that like win rate keeps spiking up. I'm assuming you have a very good understanding of like the mechanics in general in this game. You angled your armor pretty well. I think you can do more of it, especially in the 430U, because it's got such good side armor and those tracks absorb shells so well. You can basically play this as like a pseudo heavy tank. And you'll probably see the win rate in this and other vehicles kind of like skyrocketing. And I spend a lot of time just studying the armor modules whenever they come out. Yeah, I mean, like your 430 user, you're already really good in this. But you'll probably see that bump up to like 54, 55, 56% when you start doing like little small things. And you'll really feel like you're making the difference in game. But I hope you can find that, pretty helpful. Or at least somewhat helpful. Kind of giving you on the right track. I'm hopefully going to be uploading like specific guides onto different mechanics and different maps soon. I'm waiting for a buddy going onto like my that will hopefully be on my YouTube channel eventually. Where I'm going to talk specifically about different positions and maps, and even eventually I'll just be going over like hidden gems and different vehicles in there, so you can always keep an eye out for them. I don't have a schedule for streaming, but by all means, come back if you want a little bit more coaching. If you have a chance to upload some replays where you feel like you did really good, but you didn't make quite a difference, we can talk about those if you ever get them uploaded. But I hope you enjoy this. But I'm gonna get back into a little bit of my gameplay. Um, I hope it helps a little bit. By all means, hang around, ask some more questions if you see anything that I'm doing while I'm playing, and hopefully it's a good help for you. All right. We'll go back to my gameplay now. But thank you, Mhook, for that. It's actually great gameplay, and I think you'll hit that 50% rather quickly. Of course, the average in this game being that what you get 48% wins, 40% losses, and the rest are all draws in the middle. So, also, what is it? There's that training simulator now, where they stick you in like a T14 and a T34. If you want to mess around with those, they're actually really good opportunities for learning the maps a bit more. I don't even do like the actual mission part of those. I just go and I drive off on the maps, because you can't always get a training room, right, with the people in it. All right, so like for me myself right now, okay, so let's think where I want to go. Snow, no heavies, no mediums. I actually want to be on the other side of the map, so I'm just going to drive over to the other side of the map because I want to be where that UDES is. I don't care about any of this over here. I want the other side of south side of the map. So he's fired one shot. He's got 2 more loaded. All right, he's empty. I want to stick him between me. Come on, come on. Well, the aggressive plays don't always work. I think they're the most entertaining as well. Let's play something interesting. Doom Turtle? Doom Turtle. I'm feeling a Doom Turtle right now. Doom Turtle or Zoom Turtle? This is gonna be slugfest. Nah, now we're going Zoom Turtle. I want to get in position quickly. I want to be aggressive on this right side. So I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm in a Doom Turtle. I don't care about anything in front of me. He's very lucky. It's Kampanza. He's right there. We're just gonna blind fire him. I bet you he's sitting. Oh, there. That hit. That so hit him. I guarantee that. That was a hit. I'm gonna wait till I reload, and then we're gonna swing around this corner. We're gonna punish this 53 PP. Already? Alright, he's loading just the heat now. We're gonna back up. I mean, it's just a good vehicle. It's so strong, it does whatever you need it to do. Alright, so if I remember, this guy's roof. Come on. I know your roof is like a major point.
Moving to support your position. I appreciate it. Affirmative. One of our tracks is damaged.
Come on. I need someone to take care of that Skoda a bit more. But I think I made an input there. That's going to lead this one to a win. Oh yeah, I hit that Panzer. Oh, he's so lucky. Got me blind. That would have been a good clip. If I got that guy blind, that would have been such a good clip. Oh, he's gonna get looted. Please don't. Oh. Will the ISU turn in time? No, sir, he will not. Oh! He might actually get this. You should be able to deal with the Jaeger pretty well. If you're in the 430, you will have to load heat to go through its upper hull. You can go through the lower plate with just your standard rounds. But his tracks are just so weak. It's easy to find. Well, then that's the other three tanks. That's the problem. Is that for just your games today? That's pretty good. Yeah, 50%. That's just for your games today. That's not bad at all. Hmm. I don't want to drive up the hill. We're not going up the hill. This isn't gonna go well. He's gonna die, and then I'm gonna die next. Hmm. I can get rid of that. That guy was shots. Yeah, it was not a great game for me there. Nope. Win. Oh, good win though. Not for me. Kharkov, Waffenträger. I'm just sitting back a little bit. Other heavy tank, I think. But they got more medium tanks than heavies. I think I want to go up there. Alright. It'd be nice for them to get up. Get up that ridge. Get up that ridge faster. Go, Roomba, go! Go, Roomba, go! I didn't think I actually had a shot there on him. But I did. See, you're just gonna climb, man. Alright. But artillery, let's move, let's move, let's move. The mediums don't want to push. I'm gonna push.
Moving to support you. I need help. Moving to support you. I appreciate it.
Ugh. I was a stomp. 15 nil stomps. I'll take it. Ooh, ooh. Now this is a dirty match. Match. But I'm not used to Berlin here with this new map. Do I go mill or field? I'm gonna go field now. Yep, that's the plan right now. I have no idea how BK just bounced shell there. He's gonna hurt a little bit.
Target acquired. Get going. Target locked. Track hit. Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. Let's find another target. We're immobilized.
Rest of me's having a dead guy.
Track repaired. Going on. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, man. I mean, most of the time I can coach whenever I'm streaming. I just want to get like some actual gameplay in today. Just because I do school full time. I'm in university.
Gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel.
So streaming is also like a little bit of a time to relax for myself. And Bowens, like I see that you like followed. So anytime that I'm like up streaming again, feel free to pop into and ask if I can coach you. Frustrating that I can't spot that brass. Just at this point, I've played so many. Like I've been playing for 9 years. I don't rush down tech lines anymore. I just kind of play tanks that I find fun. I'll be honest, I also don't see much point in the 430U. When I think the 430 is just as good and basically the same view. Oh, that was a lot of concentration there. Those for us did work. I mean, they were in a platoon together. But I couldn't just loft them behind the bushes. I was way too good, man, on those things. Ooh, play some 704 gameplay. Do it. Yeah, I'll play the leopard after this. That's no problem. I love the leopard. I will play the Leo anytime. Alright, we're gonna go south. Not a lot of guys go south. I'll go south. One. Ah! I hit the leopard. That's funny. Come on, back up. Back up. Back up, leopard. Let's just steal me, slow game. Oh, I don't get it.
Moving in to support you.
He got killed by 268 version 4. Okay. Come on, spot the 252U. Alright, he's fired. That's bull. That should have been. But this is defense, so I don't need to be aggressive at all. Oh. Alright, next is going to be that leopard for you. Leopard. Alright. I've got the prototype A. Not at the tier 10 yet. The tier 9 and tier 10, they play the same. Luckily. So, Leopard, PTA, or basically Leopard 1 and 210. One artillery. This thing's so squish. I basically want to play the sniping role. I don't want to play too aggressively in this thing. It's not really my playstyle because of that. But, it's a very good vehicle. So we're gonna go to the left. And we're actually not gonna rush the ridge. Normally I would. Instead, we're gonna try and plot out some like scouts and stuff. Alright, the artillery is just fired. I don't feel bad about that. And we're gonna leave here. So I know where their 30 is. I see the Skoda. I don't know where their AE phase 1 is. I'm worried he's going to be in front of me. Yeah, there he is. Alright, so I want to dip out of that. Fire that Hellcat. That should not have done that much damage, dude.
I need your help.
Alright, so we want to use bushes. That's the right advantage here. Actually, we're just gonna leave here. We're just leaving. This is not a good position, even with the phase 1 having... we are exposed to artillery. There's a lot of guys. Maybe I could go help again. Anyway, 30. Keep the lance in our game, luckily, with that. He did not spot me there. Again, did not spot. So that was pretty good. Okay. I want to try and now get behind these guys, I think.
Moving to support your position.
Really want to be focusing on bushes right now. Bushes, poking, trying to get spotting. Alright, get up in here now.
Target acquired. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I want to backtrack out of here. They'll know where I'm coming from. Trying to be with my team, support my team, figure out where I am going. Alright, K91. K91. Let's go see if we can put a couple shots into him. Knowing where these guys are is just massive.
I need help. Moving to support your position.
Alright.
Thanks.
Nice. I'm gonna wait for this SU-130. Alright, proxy getting proxy spotted there is not great. I'm scared as to where this Skoda is. Alright, he's there. Okay, so we're good, we're good. Oh, I thought this guy was gonna go around. I thought that was the play. I thought the Skoda was gonna try and flank us. I thought maybe I should try and push this T-44 and take him out. I just threw that. I threw that so hard. I thought the Skoda was gonna go around. Maybe I should try to wait. I'm flanking myself.
We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
I should have expected him to not be smart. I'll go for the flank. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get that overall 50 win rate soon. All right. Let's see. I'm probably gonna do, I think, one more game, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta go feed my animals soon. I've got a lot of dogs. Yeah, need to be fed. So I'm thinking we might have some fun, and I'll play a game in the ship. All right. Ship bar. At V4005. Chuck Norris tank. Let's try to catch somebody out first, doing something stupid and then. See, maybe we can get his Manticore. Give him a good old spank. Sadly, that was a no. I made this happen, Ken. I think that missed. Fire one more off just to see if he's still there. Oh no.
Withdraw from that position.
Everything's going wrong.
Enemy armor is hit.
I don't want to waste a shot on a Manticore.
The commander is knocked out.
Yeah.
This vehicle has had it.
Alright. Just because I gotta go feed some animals. Thank you all for hanging out. But I've gotta go feed some food.